Hello friends, I am Dr. Prateek Vashne. I am a surgical oncologist at Metro Group of Hospitals. Today we are here to discuss about head and neck cancers. This topic is very important because awareness about this cancer is very important for our population because head and neck cancers are among the most common cancers in India in overall population if we include both men and women. What exactly is head and neck cancer? Head and neck cancer is a broad term that includes cancers involving some parts of our body from below the skull base and above the collarbones. The main sites which comes under these head and neck cancers include the cancer of oral cavity, neck, thyroid, parotid, maxilla and many others. So the importance lies in this that the incidence of these cancers is gradually increasing in India. And this increase in incidence is mainly due to increase in exposure to tobacco products in any form, be it in pan, henny, smoking, or in any other form. If somebody is taking tobacco, they are more likely to develop cancers of head and neck. Tobacco exposure is the main etiology behind these cancers. The other causes which can lead to development of these cancers include alcohol consumption and some viral infections like human papillomavirus and Epstein-Barr virus. So, as I've told you that the tobacco is the main cause behind these cancers. So, if we avoid tobacco exposure, we can totally prevent this cancer to develop among us. So, these cancers is to make aware our population that tobacco leads to these cancers, and if we avoid tobacco exposure or we quit tobacco taking, then we can prevent ourselves from being developing these cancers. So coming on to the symptoms, like how can one know that they are developing these cancers? Main symptoms or signs that can tell you that you are more likely to develop these cancers include any non-healing ulcer in the mouth, any decreased mouth opening, other patches may be whitish or red patches in mouth, any lump in the neck or the face, or in hoarseness of voice, especially in cases of carcinoma larynx, and difficulty in swallowing. These are few symptoms. If somebody has these symptoms, these are indicative that the person might be having a cancer. So, if anybody has these symptoms, they should not take it lightly and should not sit back at home. They should consult a doctor, and it will be better if they consult an oncologist, a cancer specialist. Cancer specialist actually helps you to diagnose these cancers in an early stage by doing few investigations. The main investigations includes imaging in the form of CT or MRI of the local part, whichever is affected, in which part the patient has some symptoms like ulcer. Second most investigation is biopsy. Biopsy is a small surgical procedure in which a small piece of that lesion is taken and it is evaluated under the microscope to see whether it has some cancer cells or not. At this point, I would like to emphasize that there is a very common myth among our general population that biopsy lead to spread of the cancer. This is a very common myth, and most of the patients delay their biopsy procedure because of this myth. I would like to emphasize that biopsy never lead to spread of the cancer. In fact, it is the main investigation to confirm the diagnosis of cancer. And without biopsy, we cannot proceed to the treatment. So don't be afraid of biopsy. It never lead to spread of cancer. Don't delay your biopsy because of this myth. And once the diagnosis is made, the treatment actually depends upon the stage of that cancer. That staging has also been done by investigations in form of imaging and biopsy. So once the diagnosis of cancer is made, if it is made at an early stage, we can provide a better result in form of cosmetic results and functional outcome. So early diagnosis is of prime importance. Early diagnosis leads to better results. Coming on to what treatment actually is required in such cancers, the most of the head and neck cancers can be cured by complete surgical resection of the part involved. The surgery includes the wide excision of the lesion, maybe in the oral cavity or thyroid, parotid, maxilla. Along with it, the lymph node drainage has also to be addressed. We have to do the neck dissection to remove the lymph nodes whichever are involved in a particular cancer. With the advancement in the medical science and the surgical techniques, the surgical procedures are becoming more better and better. The instruments what we are getting are helping us to providing a better functional and cosmetic results to the patients. So if a patient is diagnosed at an early stage, we can provide them a completely almost normal look and function. Okay. So at last, I would like to say that the take-home message of our conversation, that head and neck cancers, especially cancer of the oral cavity, can be prevented by avoiding tobacco. So do not start tobacco in any form. And if you have started taking it, quit it as soon as possible. Second point, if anybody has some symptoms that are indicative of cancer, do not take it lightly. Consult a cancer specialist. Diagnose it as early as possible at an early stage, because if diagnosed early, the treatment is better and with complete cure. Thank you.